Alrighty, folks, let's do Salty Dog Blues. Let's get this metronome set at 100. Now this song uses a circle of fourths. If a touch of it, if that is something that you're less familiar with, there's a video over in the theory section that discusses that. It's very helpful to understand, and I hope that I explained it clearly. And so, but what that means in this case is that this song starts on G, okay, but then it immediately jumps to its 6th major. So it jumps into E. And in other tunes that we've played, like Foggy Mountain Breakdown, when you go to that 6th or that E, it's a minor. But in this one, it takes on a more jazzy sort of feel, and it is a 6th major. So it's an E major. And then it goes from there to the 4 of the E major, or the A. And then it goes to the 4 of the A, which is a D. And then guess what? It goes to the 4 of the D, which is a G, and which is back home. Okay, and that's what key it's out of. Okay, so that's what that's talking about. Go into a lot more detail in that other video. But for now, let's get started. Alright, something like that. I think I said that before. Anyway, so this tune is really fun. So the melody part is really just a B note, okay? Look outside, I know you, right? And so where I was catching it there, though, is sliding up from this 3rd, G against the B. So what I did, I think, to kick it off in the beginning was just a G, G, to an A, against a C. So starting off G against a B, A against a C, then to slide that up to the B against a D. Ain't that cool? And so it's a B against a D, 2 slides up, and that's just a E down instead of the D. Then back to what the chord you had before, the B against a D. Okay? And that why that works is so we're going from a G chord to an E chord. And so you state that dramatically, emphatically I should say, by actually playing an E against it's a 4th, and E, a 4th for E. So E against a B. Okay? That's that. But when you pull back off, you're playing a D against a B again. And how does that work? It's because you're playing the dominant 7, or the flattened 7th note of a E major chord, or E dominant 7th. And so we've got a video on those chords as well if you want to look more into what that means. But so but it works because they're the same notes, and it gives it that kind of richer, fuller feel, you know, than just staying on a. You can go. something kind of percussive too, gritty. And then, so that's from the E chord. Then you go to the 4 of the E, which is E, F sharp, G sharp, A. So we do this A lick, which gives you, and that little slide, little pause, little space, gives you time to get you back down to first position. So you can go. So that's just a E, F sharp, A, D, A, and then this little slide on the C sharp and the E, but I'm catching the C sharp against the F or a G sharp, so I'm catching a fifth. So I'm catching both these strings straight across from each other. 2 slides up, wah, wah, and then slide back to A. Okay? So that would be like. Sorry, let me get in tune. Let's see. There you go. Like that. And just keep on that A against an E. Just keep that drone fifth aggressiveness going, I think. And then, same way we've been talking about little quick runs, like on, that's just a scale, kind of a statement of, here I come, get ready. We can do that here on a smaller, but just from the A, so it'd be like, so that's a nice lick, because it runs. So this is, you can use a C sharp if you want. I don't think it matters much, really. The notes are passing so quickly, it's an effect. But you can A, B, C sharp, D. And then catch that F sharp on your E string. Okay? Okay? So it'd be like, okay? And then, so that's your D against the F sharp, straightforward third to play a D note, a D double stop. Then, very common thing, slide that D down to a flatted seventh, meaning down to a C. Okay, down to that C. You can even play it against the E too if you want, or if you want to do a F sharp against the C, that's fine as well. Like, don't move your first finger, and just to give more of a true D dominant 7 kind of feel. Okay? And then flurry out of it. So what I mean by that is it's like one of these very common bluesy kind of licks. It's like just a F sharp G, F sharp E, D slide down, B slide up, over to the G. So it'd be like. And then do something right there to fill up that space. Like that was just a quick run, like starting from an F. Even in triplets, you can do that. Let's see, what else did I do? Let's see. That's a E, D, E, D, G, back down to an open G. you can do so many things with this tune. You don't. This is fun too. So, a lot of these, like Bobby Hicks, Johnny Gimbel, kind of what I consider like double stop acrobatic sort of licks, are just take advantage of, say, sevenths or sixths, or just cool sounding intervals. And so here you could do something like this. Like you could slide up and you could get a little bow rock going there, like that. So and that's basically the same thing as we were doing by just laying down this E string, but you're taking advantage of the rhythm and the bow rocking rhythm to give a kind of a groove over that chord change whenever you rock over to the open E. And you're also playing, against a E against a D natural, E natural versus D natural, which kind of, gives some tension as well. So you could do something like this. So that is slide up into it, and then just, and all that is a slide into it, D against the E, against the B, and then same thing again, come back to the E against the D to the B. So there's actually a quick, another quick D versus B to set you up there. Like slide into it. Alright, so and so that one, and all that is a slide up into it, another quick one to set you up. Okay? And then whenever you come down to this D against the B, just slide it down. You slide it down a little and then bring it on back up to start the lick over again. So let's see. And then that is just another slide up from the to the D versus a B, but you're sliding into it. And then slide into it again. And then end on that D against an E. And so it would sound something like this. So you could do, sorry. So it'd be like, well, a little bit extra thrown in there too. So basically just try, and you can try different places for these notes. So for instance, go. So as long as you're playing that B against an E, Or you can even, if you want to be more emphatic that you're in E now, you can even use a G sharp there. So you could do something like this. Let's do... right? You can come over and do a little double stop rhythmic-y thing on the G sharp. It's like that. That's pretty cool, right? So you just, I just chucked it in from like a D, G, A, B. A D versus the B. Okay? And B. And then keep the B in place and go from the D to a G sharp. So it'd be like. Just G sharp against the B to B versus E, G sharp against B to B versus E. So it's a quick, same way as you slid up and did another quick before you started the bow rock. Same thing down here. You go. So it's really 3 licks, right? You sliding up till you get there, and then a quick like that, and then you rock the bow. B versus E, but keep this finger down just so you're not having to like jump around, since you know you're not going to be playing any other notes on the D string in this lick. So it'll be like. Like that. And I think that's really the funnest chord in this tune, the place to find variations in is definitely over that E major. Yeah. All right, I'm done. But we'll talk to you in the next video. We'll see you.